Now let's take a look at this problem. This problem, we want to find the sum of all values of x that satisfy the equation. This equation is an exponential equation. It's not really exponential equation, it's an equation involving exponentials. But the problem is both the base and the exponents contain variables. And so it seems pretty difficult to solve this. But the problem here is, and we have this number. This number is a special number. Because this one actually tells us this equation, if this equal to 0, and the base is not 0, then that equal to 1. So that means that's the first case we're going to consider. Case 1. If x squared plus 4x minus 60 equal to 0, and x squared minus 5x plus 5 is not equal to 0. So to solve equation x squared plus 4x minus 60, so let's factor this. X plus 10, x minus 6 equal to 0. And which leads to x plus 6 plus 10 equal to 0, or x minus 6 equal to 0, which leads to x equals negative 10, or x equal to 6. So now let's verify if negative 10 and 6 will make this equal to 0. So we can easily tell negative 10 squared minus 5 times negative 10 plus 5, which is 100 plus 50 plus 5, that equal to 155, which is not equal to 0. And 6 squared minus 5 times 6 plus 5, which is 36 minus 30 plus 5, which is 11, that's also not equal to 0. So therefore, we already found two solutions. X equals negative 10, x equal to 6. That's the first case. Let's take a look if we have second case. What is the second case? The second case actually is this. If the base equal to 1, if base equal to 1, actually the exponents can be any number. It doesn't matter what number. It still make this equal to 1. So that's the case 2. Case 2 say if x squared minus 5x plus 5 equal to 1. And so we solve this equation. We got x squared minus 5x subtract 1 from both sides plus 4 equal to 0. Now you can tell, and this can be factored as x minus 4 x minus 1 equal to 0, which indicate x minus 4 equal to 0 or x minus 1 equal to 0, which leads to x equal to 4 or x equal to 1. So that's both will make this expression equal to 1. So therefore, and the base will be 1, and the exponents, it doesn't matter is equals what number. If base equal to 1, that's always equal to 1. So we have two more solutions. So that's the second case. So the last case is this. Case 3. If x squared minus 5x plus 5 equal to negative 1, and the exponent if it's even exponent. So then that will give us 1, 2. So that's even exponents could be positive even number or negative even number. So let's take a look here. If x squared minus 5x plus 5 equals -1, we go ahead to solve this equation. We get x squared minus 5x, add 1 to both sides, so you get equal to 0. So that factor this, you can tell that is x minus 2, x minus 3 equal to 0, which indicate x minus 2 equal to 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0. So when x minus 2 equal to 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0, that tells us we have x equals 2 or x equal to 3. So when x equals 2 or x equal to 3, and both numbers will make this expression, which is the base of the original equation, equal to -1. And now we want to verify x equals 2 or x equal to 3 will make the numerator equal to even number. Okay, so we have x squared plus 4x minus 60. If x equals 2, we got a 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 60. That's 4, that's 8. 12 minus 60, which is -48. And which is an even number. And that indicate what? And you put a -1, that is a -48. So you have a -1 with -48, which is 1 over -148. -1 raised to 48, which is a positive 1. So eventually that's equal to 1. Okay, x equals 2 works. Okay, so x equals 2 works. So if x equal to 3, if x equal to 3, so you have 3 squared plus 4 times 3 minus 60. So that's the exponent. And that gives us 9 plus 12 minus 60. This is 21. That's 60. 21 minus 60, which is -39. So now you can see what we have here. We will have a -1, because that's a -1, raised to the power, which is this, and which give us -39, which 1 over -1 raised to the positive 39, which give us 1 divided by -1. This is -1, okay, not equal to 1. So therefore, x equal to 3 is not a solution. So we summarize what we did so far, okay, and we can write our answer here. We get the sum, okay, the sum we have here, we got -10, 6, 4, 1, and 2. So we add all those numbers together. So we have a -10 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1 and plus 2. 3 is not. Okay, 3 will not make the equation true there. So what we have here, this you can see canceled. You only get 1 plus 2, that's 3. So the final answer is 3. So we find the sum of all values of x satisfy the equation. Okay, so which we got 2 solution. Okay, that's 2 solution plus 1 more solution together, which is 3. So that's the answer to our questions. And so that's problem. You can see if you know the basic method, you can solve this kind of problem. The thing there is you must, this case, the 1 is a special number. If this is not 1, that's going to be a different story. That's end of this problem.